Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula, and in today's video, let's go through what I bought from Paris. This is basically part 3, because I have shown already what I bought from Le Tanneur, made a separate video for that. And if you want to know what I bought, because there were 2 shopping bags that came back with me, where this was one of the items in the shopping bags, I will link that video here so you can go and have a look yourself and then kind of focus more on that. I've also made a video about what I bought from a Paris pharmacy, so basically like a French pharmacy haul, because I've seen that those are quite interesting. So that's also out already, will be linked in case someone is curious on the kind of cult favorites and what I got and so on. And in this video, I thought I would share the rest. And last year, when I was in Paris, approximately during the same time, the video unboxings that I came with from there were crazy. That was like luxury on steroids for me. Like, that's not reality for me. And even though I actually had saved up quite a lot of money, because there were quite many things I was interested in from the like luxury side of things, I'm proud of myself, I didn't go there. And we can actually talk a bit about especially a certain white bag situation that I maybe have mentioned in my previous videos and kind of what happened, because I did film something of me trying on bags. But let's not start with that, because that's not interesting. Because there are so many bags, let's just start going. I have to say that I tried to focus on French brands, and in some cases like new to me brands as well. So there are a few very traditional French brands that apparently is well known for generations in France. So I'm happy to test that. And there are very different type of things. So yeah, hope you enjoy, and let's go. Starting with something I always buy from France. It's tea from this brand called Mariage Frère. Maybe that would be it. There is many different teas in the bag. So, you know, black teas for us to enjoy during the winter months. I love tea. I don't drink coffee at all. So always when I go abroad, I love buy tea, because I feel like the tea that is sold here is okay, but those are better. So yeah, that's the first thing, maybe not the most interesting thing. Then this is from Le Bon Marché. I can't believe I did it, but I did because I'm an expensive idiot, I guess. This is a hairbrush from Le Bon Brosse. Looks like this. Actually, now that I'm finally getting to film this video, I can open this as well and test it out. So I've never spent this much money on a hairbrush, so it better be good. But I really love the color, and actually like the design of the brush is really good. Let's see. Okay, feels good. This brand is supposed to have some kind of I don't know, research made on hairs and hairbrushes and so on. 142 euros I did spend on this, and if that's not luxury on a hairbrush, I don't know what is. My husband was really looking at me funny when I went to the cashier and started paying, and then he saw the price and was like, are you kidding me? No. I've wanted to test this brand for so many years, and yeah, now was the time to pull the trigger. Maybe because I didn't buy any of those thousands and thousands and thousands of euros worth of handbags this time. So yeah, I could buy this. But let's see, it is so beautiful, and I hope that is worth the money. Continuing to a French brand that is completely new to me, Astier de Villette. Would that be how this is pronounced? They have a really cute store on Rue Saint-Honoré, which is where I went in. And on their website, they have beautiful ceramic dishes, plates, like beautiful things. I bought a scented candle from them in the scent Naples. They had many scented candles with different city names. And let's see if this would even tell what the scent is. It takes the sensation of a slice of pastiera and an espresso at Scaturcio, I don't know. The best pastry bar in Naples. Delicious almond, orange blossom and liang liang, lightened by a refreshing touch of petit grain and neroli. Anywho, it smelled really, really nice. And they seem to have packaged it also very nicely. It was an expensive scented candle. 80 euros for this, but I don't even feel bad. I think I've spent more on designer scented candles, and this is a new brand for me. Yeah, so looking forward to using it, burning it, enjoying it. But yeah. And apparently I bought way too much because I forgot that I had also a shopping bag from Sephora under everything. Let's do this like this, I'm sorry. Not the best. But continuing on my sheep journey of following, I was a sucker who wanted to test this Summer Fridays lip butter balm. And there is the name, Pink Sugar. I have used this for a few times. I love the scent. It is kind of a basic lip gloss in my opinion, but I mean, there is definitely space for that as well. So enjoying it, but not certain if I will repurchase that. Then I purchased from the Sephora's own brand a brow wax. I haven't tried this on, but I feel like I want to do something for my brows. Let's see how bad I look like with this. but I purchased that one for testing, and because this is from Sephora's own brand, it wasn't that expensive. The final thing I bought from Sephora was this eye makeup set from the brand Tarte. So it has a kind of does it say here all the things that it has? So it has a kind of lash primer, and then a few mascaras, and then this kind of eye pencil, more like a nude color pencil, as you can see from there, to brighten your eyes pretty much. And I went with this because I'm always interested in testing out different mascaras, but the pricing was really good. So one of these mascaras and primers was $29.90, if I remember correctly, and this package was 47 euros, and it has this Eiffel Tower thingy here, which is meant for, I guess, tourists. But I felt like testing out the brand and having two mascaras and one primer and then this eye pencil is actually quite good deal for this. So looking forward to testing it out. Okay. This is Roger et Gallet, a French brand. As far as I understood, they kind of started with rose, the flower rose, and the scents of that. And I did pick up a few things from their Rue Saint-Honoré store. And this is a brand that I found out when I was myself watching these French pharmacy videos, and a French YouTuber that I follow mentioned this brand and I got interested, and I found out it's not actually that expensive even. So I bought a rose scented shower gel because I go to the shower every day and I want to smell good. Their rose scent was something completely different. I've never smelled or I'd had that type of rose scent. It was so good. So yeah, looking forward to testing this out. Then I wanted to purchase the rose or the kind of like perfume version of it, because I sprayed it on my hand and it smelled so good. And even after a few hours in the evening, I could still smell it on my skin. And the perfume of 30 ml was 19 euros and 90 cents. So like 20 euros a perfume. So I'm like, yes, buying it. But apparently for Christmas, they have this type of packaging that I got a rose hand cream on top of the purchase. So yes, please. Looking forward to that. I did also smell the vanilla perfume, and I bought this for my mom for Christmas because it also smelled really nice and she loves vanilla smell, and also got the same type of packaging. But definitely looking forward to testing this out, because this was not an expensive brand for sure, but the smell was just, or the scent, let's say it that way, was so good that yes, loving it. Shall we move to the teeniest of the luxury section of this haul? I went into Paris in kind of thinking that I want a white bag with silver hardware, not necessarily from Hermès, although I have also made a video where I contemplate on where I'm going with this, and I did mention Hermès in that and so on. And also I talked about Moina in that video, and there one particular bag called the Gabrielle in the clutch size. And I actually did go to the Moina store in Rue Saint-Honoré, and they had exactly that on display. White leather with silver hardware was just staring at me. And there was the nicest essay who was helping me, and he was so welcoming and like so genuinely nice that I almost felt that I want to buy something from him, because he was just really, really nice. So yeah, I tried on the bag. It looks so nice, so chic and all of that. For the price, I was still a bit underwhelmed of the bag. One part being the strap itself. It is meant to be held as a shoulder bag. He told me that. So the kind of strap is meant for shoulder drop, where it actually fits really nicely. But I know myself, and crossbody is just the easiest for me. So it's too short for that purpose for myself. And I felt like with that type of price point, I don't want to need to buy a kind of separate strap for it. So I decided to think about it. We went on our first full day, and then on our last day I was just okay, it's not really the bag for me. But I'm lucky and I'm happy that I got to try it out, so I kind of have it out of my system. Let's see if I find it pre-owned somewhere. I might absolutely consider it, because otherwise it was really pretty. But no. But in the same video where I kind of played around with the Moina idea of Moina, I did also mention Hermès, and that I'm kind of slightly also considering those bags. I don't know what's happening to me. But someone encouraged me in the comments to just go to the Hermès store and say that I'm not really after any like Birkins or Kellys and so on. I didn't necessarily do that, but when I went in for this, because this was also a planned thing, I then kind of raised all my courage and asked her if the Kelly to go would be considered as a bag. So would I need a bag or leather appointment for it, or would it be possible to kind of ask for it from her? She said it's not a bag, so it is possible to ask whoever. And then she asked the colors that I was interested in, and the kind of hardware colors, and I was just like, okay, this is really strange. I thought that she would be like, no. but yeah, she asked, and then she was let me go and have a look. She came back with a box, and I was just like, is this really happening? Because I just thought that I would be immediately turned down. Well, she did not show me a Kelly to go. She showed me apparently a new bag model that I hopefully will find from online, because I have no idea what it's called. But it was like a pouch, a zippered pouch, like maybe this sized of a pouch, and it came with a very short and narrow like shoulder strap. And she did offer it to me in a tube with palladium hardware, which was one of the colors that I mentioned I'm interested in. I have no idea how much that cost, but I was just like, okay, I'm just not gonna buy whatever from Hermès. So I did turn it down. But I am so proud of myself that I dared to ask that. Now, moving on to what I went in for. Here, as you can see, it is not a big purchase. So for a while, I've been thinking that I would want to change my current everyday wallet into something a bit like, I don't know, something different. And because I don't carry any cash with me or a lot of cards anyway, I thought this would be beautiful and simple. And I went in to ask for a Calvi. So this is in the color Rouge Ash, so Rouge H. And when she said that they have the color, I was just like, is this actually happening? This is the Calvi Duo, which also has palladium hardware. I can't believe that they actually had what I asked, because I was so prepared to leaving there with nothing and kind of going back to following online, because I had seen it, the regular Calvi, online in this colorway. I think this is just so beautiful and classic. I was a tad thinking that, is this too big for me? Would the regular Calvi still be like better? And I asked to compare this next to a regular one, but I still decided to get this because this pocket is actually quite functional. If there is ever something I would want to carry in there, plus it still has the 2 card pockets that the regular one as well. This is Epsom leather, and she said that this is going to be getting flatter once I actually start using it. Now it's just like fresh and all. I love the color. It's just so beautiful. I love the simplicity of this, and because I don't carry a lot with me daily, this is a perfect size wallet, and I'm so happy that I finally got to unbox this with you so that I can switch into this, and then let's see what I think about it. But I love the size. It's perfect for my hand because they are massive. So maybe this is actually better in that sense as well. Yes. And now I have bought a leather good from Paris, Hermès, in case I would ever need that type of shopping history. But anywho, this is the one that I got from Hermès. Final thing that I'm gonna show you is still in its rain protection. So it is from Goyard. I did go to Goyard with some bags in mind. I go to the Georges Cinq boutique next to the Hermès where I went in. I would definitely want to go to their flagship store on Rue Saint-Honoré one day, but I'm not into queuing. If they have what I'm looking for, I don't mind from which Goyard I bought it from. But I had some bags in mind that I wanted to test, but they didn't have them in the colorway I was looking for. So then I was just like, I'm not gonna buy just because I am at Goyard. But this is a long time dream, something that I have been considering for a long time. Let's say it like that. Because I was really contemplating if I should get a bag instead of this. Oh wow, it's really stuck there. But I then came to the consideration that this is better for me. And now I have a Goyard box because all my bags have come without a box. Let's see. Also, the box says made in France, if that is important. It's quite fun that the box actually also has the Goyard print on it. Here, paperwork, and yay! It is the Senat Nano pouch. I think it's the Nano, with the key holder in green. So I have been really obsessed with getting something in Goyard green, and I was like, I want a bag in the green, but I know myself, I'm a wuss when it comes to color, and even though I would want something, would I know how to wear it and so on? And I thought that this is actually perfect. And it's funny, I just sold a bunch of SLGs before going to Paris, and then I come back with 2. But hear me out. I have used my Louis Vuitton key pouch for 6 years now straight, and I wanted to switch it out to this, but it's also is a bit bigger than the Louis Vuitton one, so sometimes I actually put something in it and it gets a bit crowded in there. Now at least it fits a bit more. The only thing that's quite annoying is that the key ring is this traditional ring that actually you have to like, why is this not a clip? Like, Goyard, come on, this is so expensive. Talking about pricing, because that probably is interesting, because Goyard doesn't have all their prices online. So this was 415 euros. Imagine that I've now spent around 850 euros on these when I paid 600 for this. There's a bit of comparison to you with luxury prices, right? But I am so happy with both of them, and I can't really wait to put them in my bag and actually see a bit of color popping, because I am a neutral person, but I probably can live with a bit of color inside my bags, and they are quite beautifully muted. I'm so happy with these. And that's it. I don't even know how long this video is, and my apologies. Hopefully you had a beverage with you to relax and chill, because I tend to be a bit yappy and chatty when I get going. But this was everything that I bought from Paris, and I hope that you didn't take this as any type of like bragging thing. I just wanted to show, because there are a few brands that are completely new to me, and I was really curious to go to France and kind of test them out and buy and see how it goes, and also to give my ideas on if you're interested in teas or some scents or something highly expensive hairbrushes. What are the options and so on. But that will conclude my Paris hauls, because 3 is so much, and I'm looking at all the kind of wrapping and everything in front of me, and I feel terrified. But it's out now anyway. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you in my next video. Bye.